Time to ruin another fun game. Little Inferno. This is a really relaxing game that I play. And is it relaxing because of the ambiance, or am I a closeted arsonist? Who knows? All I know is that Little Inferno is just this really nice thing to play when I need a break from all of these theories and Sims games. No murder, no deceit, no hidden sad stories. Dang it! So, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking about Little Inferno. This is a relaxing game. As Sugar Plump says, you buy stuff, you burn them, and then you get more money from it. The game alludes to a ton of secrets and a big ending, but I don't know, the ending always seemed kind of anticlimactic for me. You leave your home after it explodes, wander the street, talk to a couple random people that were referenced throughout the game, and then you meet Miss Nancy and either go into space with her or have the weatherman take you somewhere else. It just doesn't seem as big of a story as they were trying to make it sound, unless there's something we missed. And I think there's actually two big things that we miss. One, our character is no longer a child at the end of the game. And two, Miss Nancy is actually more to blame than we think. So let's go ahead and get right into this. In the first catalog, we can get someone else's family photo and someone else's credit card. Kind of a weird thing to obtain, unless it's not someone else's, it's our family's. Remember how I said that we see references of things that we burn? Well, we see that exact family on the street after we leave our house. And that little boy, he looks very familiar. He looks exactly like our character, except for one small flaw. Our character now wears a tie. I believe that's to signify that he is now an adult. And we know he wasn't wearing a tie earlier. If you're real quick when you buy the camera and begin to burn it, it takes a picture of your character. But in this photo, no tie. This is to show that time is indeed moving forward faster than we realize. He was a child at the beginning and doesn't move. He just sits at that fireplace over the years and now emerges as a grown adult. I mean, Sugar Plumps also looks a lot older in her new photo of her when she's at the beach. She's wearing lipstick, her hair is longer, and everything. So it wouldn't surprise me that our character is also older, but why hasn't the family aged? I think what our character is actually seeing is an old memory. The photo of his family was probably all he ever remembered of them. I mean, after inhaling all the fumes from fabric, plastic, and batteries for years, you probably would hallucinate eventually. Maybe he burned his old house down, giving him access to the photo and the credit card. Maybe he sits there just all day buying things with that card to burn because that's all he knows what to do. I mean, according to the Little Inferno commercial,
it's been snowing for years, and we just don't know why. Our world is getting colder, but there's no need for alarm. Just sit by your fire, burn all of your toys, and stay warm.
So, the commercial talks about the world getting colder, snowing for years nonstop, and encouraging kids to burn their toys and boxes of memories to keep themselves warm. Just sit at the fire all day and keep yourself warm. Which, again, is all well and good, but why are they needing to worry about staying warm? And a follow-up to that, what exactly happened to the world to make it so cold? Well, scientifically speaking, the cause of the colder temperature is most likely a result of a rise of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases absorb and emit radiation from things like methane, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. Most of these gases are made from factories, cars, things like that. The gases then slow or prevent the movement of air, and thus creates colder temperatures in colder areas. This may have been a large contributor to the cold, constant winter that we see in the world. This already could solve the first issue, the world getting cold, but the Little Inferno entertainment fireplace isn't helping either. In fact, with all of these fireplaces being bought and used, it may actually be making these winters even worse. When it comes to fireplaces, they emit a toxic particle into the air, things like nitrous oxide, which is a chemical in greenhouse gases. They are typically emitted in small particles, but if every person has one in every home going on all the time, those numbers add up. And not only that, a fireplace also releases a ton of carbon dioxide, which again contributes to these effects, which is why the world just continues getting colder and continues to snow for years, but now we know why. So instead of making things better, Miss Nancy has actually made the situation a lot worse than it was originally with these fireplaces. Maybe that's why she decides to leave Earth altogether. She's already messed up. And anywhere else that she decides to go, this creation is going to follow her. She's guilty and she knows it. But instead of owning up to her mistakes and trying to fix them, she runs. And that's the story that we don't see. The fumes are covering the sky, probably killing that poor weatherman. Miss Nancy tries to bring hope with the Little Inferno entertainment fireplace, and it does much more harm than good. Kids are doing nothing but buying things to burn, keeping themselves warm, causing more toxins and more cold weather. Miss Nancy decides instead of trying to figure out how to solve the issue, she's just going to run away, leaving this poor town to suffer from her actions. I don't know about you, but this story is starting to give me Lorax vibes. Maybe it's all made to warn us about the danger of greenhouse gases. But, as always, that's just the theory. Feel free to disagree. What do you think? Do you think there's a deeper meaning to the game, or do you think it's just a video game? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this theory, let me know by leaving a like, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. I also do a lot of Sims content, mostly tips, but it's definitely more lighthearted than some of the theories that I do here. And, as always, I'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Goodbye!